Hello, Olive. How are you? Tonight I'm giving away free animal spirit messages. So let me get you a message. Hello, Angela. How are you? And tonight I'm using the Druid Celtic Tarot and giving messages from your animal spirit guides. Hello, Nosy. How are you? It's good to see you again. Is this background music too loud? I have a feeling it is. Let me turn it down. How does that sound? So let's see. Olive, here we go. Let me get you your message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Olive? And Olive, we have hello, Robin. Okay. Two here. We have Gorilla. Gorilla. And the message is take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. And this is a gorilla animal spirit. And of course, gorillas are very devoted to their family. Hello, Trevor. Oh, Michael, you donated. Thank you. Let me see. Was that Cash App? Awesome. Let me start the donations list. Amy, how are you? Okay. And Michael, I will get you your free message from Spirit, and then we will address your question. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from Michael? What message do you have from Michael? And Michael, we have Camel. Camel. You're welcome, Olive. Hello, old dirty ninja. And your message is trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use my Druid tarot deck for your reading or my Gilded Tarot. This is an example of my Druid tarot. You can see that. It's very Celtic, very detailed with the art, the Lord. And Michael, when you're ready, please type in your question. Will Melissa Rios or Jessica Flores respond to your email anytime soon? Okay. So we're looking at two different women. So I will actually address each one separately. Business email, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Will Melissa or Jessica respond to Michael's email soon? Melissa or Jessica? Will they respond to the email soon? And we have the Four of Cups, which does signify you've been steady, stable, waiting without much action. Page of Wands. It does show some new concepts, some new beginnings, beginning of action. So let's see. Yes, Eight of Wands does speak about receiving an email. So that is a yes. One of them will respond. Is this about maybe something like a job opportunity or something? Your business email? It will have a harmonious ending. We started off with a Four of Cups where you were like sitting waiting. You receive the email and then you move into the Four of Wands energy. So it moves into something stable but positive. So that is a yes. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So that would explain that Four of Wands. And what's your podcast about, Michael? Sounds exciting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Don't be discouraged. Have faith in yourself. And if they've already, given their word, you know. Oh, we have another donation. Okay. Everything and anything pop culture. Ooh, very exciting. Right up my alley. Where are you, Shanna? Yeah, it does seem like you're nervous, but don't be. If you want to do another reading, we could do like a 9-card spread on your podcast venture. There you are, SB. Okay, awesome. Yeah, they would have. You're just nervous. That's all. Okay, in SB, I have a free message for you from Spirit to begin with. You're welcome, Michael. God bless you. And again, if you want to do an in-depth reading about your podcast, let me know. But stand in faith. I believe it's all going to work out for you. Okay, and SB, let me get to your message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for SB? What message do you have for SB? And SB, we have Roadrunner. The Roadrunner. Your message is keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Have you been taking things too seriously, SB? And let me know what your question is. Type it in. Hey, Trevor. I know the Roadrunner. Meep, meep. I loved the Roadrunner when I was little. Remember the Tasmanian Devil? A general love reading. Currently separated, wanting to know what's coming in the next month or so. Okay, we're going to go to the Gilded Tarot for this. And I'm going to clear and charge the cards. And if anybody does make a donation, please let me know, or else I won't notice. And also, is the background music too loud? How does it sound? And how long have you been separated for SB? Okay, thank you. Three months officially. Okay. And this is a husband, not just a partner. And what I'm going to do is make 3 piles, and then have you pick the pile with the card on it that best reflects or resonates with your question. Okay. All right. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please shine us light. Shine us light. Okay, I'm going to make 3 piles. Okay. Pile number 1, we have the 6 of Swords. And this speaks about healing. It also speaks about perseverance. And it shows that even though you've been hurt in love, you're moving forward and you're looking for healing. You're not giving up on love. The next pile is the Page of Wands. And this shows a new beginning, new concepts. Maybe you have new insights about relationships. Maybe you're going into your next relationship with some new revelations, some new ideas, some new concepts, and new beliefs. And pile number 3, Knight of Wands. A lot of Wands energy here. Knight of Wands is showing that you're actually ready to move on quickly. Even though it's been 3 months separation, you're ready to move on. You're ready for a new relationship now. So which one do you feel best resonates with where you are? Are you in a current state of healing? Do you feel that you've learned so much from your past relationship that you're ready to go into a new relationship with new ideas, new experiences? Or do you just feel like you're ready to go into a new relationship now? Like you are over being single, it's only been 3 months and you're ready. So is it pile 1, 2, or 3? 6 of Swords, Page of Wands, or Knight of Wands? Okay, we will go with the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands becomes your present card. And now I'm going to draw 1 for the past, 1 for the future, and then I'm going to do 2 on past, present, and future. So in your past, we had the Fool, a new beginning of love. That makes me wonder if, was your husband like the only real main relationship that you've ever had? Wow. Okay, so past we have the Fool, present we have Knight of Wands, and the future we have the Death card. The Death card means transformation or change. So right away, I feel that there's a big change coming. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 more in the past. Major Arcana cards everywhere. Okay, so the Fool in the past, the Chariot following the Fool, and then 3 of Swords. Okay, so that's very self-explanatory. Okay, so your past is the Fool, and that's what made me feel that he was your maybe your first, maybe, to be blunt, maybe he's who you lost your virginity to. He was like the only real relationship you had, if that makes sense, because it was like the beginning of your love story was in the past with him. The Chariot. The chariot does represent, that you moved and you grew. But I wonder if it could also represent maybe you moved away from your family for him or something, because there was a lot of movement. You'd been together for many years. So it's not like you rushed too quickly into things. But of course, the three of swords. Many people know that means a broken heart. So even though you went through this pain and you went through this broken heart, you are healing, and you have new concepts, new ideas. That was showing up in the Six of Swords pile that you didn't choose, and also showed up in that Page of Wands. So even though he was kind of like primarily your main significant experience with love, you've learned a lot. Okay, so you're going into your next relationship with a lot of experience. So right now, for the present, we have this Knight of Wands energy. We have quick action, we have movement. You're ready to move on, but you are still sad. You are still dealing with the sadness. We have the Five of Cups, and there's internal conflict. There's still pain. There's still emotional upheaval. But you are undergoing a lot of changes. You're still going through a lot of changes, even though you want to move on. It's still painful, but you come in as the Queen of Cups. So you have the patience, you have the beauty, the intelligence, you have everything that you need to move forward. So since your question really is about what's coming next in love, what's coming up for April, we really want to focus here on your future. We have the Death card, which does signify transformation and new beginnings. We also have the Eight of Wands, so that does show some obstacles coming. So even though you're moving forward, there are some obstacles still. We have Judgment, another major arcana card. We have Rebirth and Reawakening. Are you sure that you and your ex aren't going to get back together? I'm wondering because of these obstacles and then Judgment. But again, if you aren't going to get back together, this could be something legal. It could be divorce. It could be Judgment in this sense could represent some legal things. And the obstacles could be that you become entangled with some court type stuff. But the Nine of Cups shows that you will be moving forward. You will be attaining very much close to happiness. But even though you're moving forward, this Devil card is showing that you do have self-doubt. You are the Queen of Cups. Okay, you are the Queen of Cups, but your self-esteem has really gone through it. And even though you feel ready to rush into a new relationship, even though you feel ready to move on, the future is basically saying to slow down, that you're not as ready as you think. And I'm not saying you're not as ready to move forward and get divorced as you think. That I feel you are, but you're not as ready to get into a new relationship as you think. But if you give it some time, you will have this man coming. And right now, though, is not the immediate time. So we're looking at the change, the transformation, these obstacles, which are either this rebirth, this recreating of yourself, or something with the court. You just might end up feeling that the court stuff becomes too stressful to be involved in another relationship so quickly. And then we do have I feel that this is like a self-esteem issue that you're going to really have to overcome. And then you are going to attract this King of Wands. But even then, again, you're going to find that you need some time to yourself with that Hermit. Then we come into this Four of Wands energy. So it's really not going to be as a smooth transition as you might have first thought. It's not like you get divorced or get separated. Boom, April you meet a guy, and May you're happily ever after with another guy. It's really has to be that you spend some time working on yourself, healing, getting yourself in a very good place, and then you're going to attract another man or lover into your life. But your future is going to be very powerful. A lot of major arcana cards showing up. We have Death, Judgment, the Devil, and the Hermit. So as you can see, just from those cards alone, Death, Judgment, the Devil, and the Hermit, this is a time where you really need to look within, focus on your own healing, and you're not jumping from one relationship right into another. And there's a lot of stuff that you have to do to make sure that you're in the best place before you move on. The last thing that you want to do is end up with two men that you're dealing with in that manner. So for love, what's coming up, I'm just going to say that you really need to work on some self-love, some healing. I don't expect to be meeting like another Mr. Right in April or May or anything like that. You need to take care of this stuff first. Take care of the divorce first, and then in the future, this other man is going to come after a period of like soul searching and introspection, some legal stuff with the ex. So I can't put a time on it right now. I need to do another reading to focus specifically on the time, on a timeline of when to expect this other man. But with all those major arcana cards in the future, ending up after the Hermit, I think it's going to be a while. So even if you meet somebody and you start dating or anything like that, I think you're going to find that you're getting a little overwhelmed by it all. Almost like, you have to deal with some court stuff or divorce stuff. And then it's going to be like, oh, is he calling me again? I just need a moment to myself, that type of thing. So even if you feel that you're ready to move on, you're going to find out that you really just want to take a break for a bit. But that's just a short period while you heal. It does make sense. Okay, awesome. Thank you, SB. God bless you. Oh, Carla, did you make a donation? I didn't see it. Oh, okay. The free messages are a message from the Animal Spirit Guide deck. Questions are done on a donation basis. But I will get you a message from your Animal Spirit Guides for tonight. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Carla? What message do you have for Carla tonight? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Carla? And Carla, we have Tiger Spirit. And the message is, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. And yes, Mermaid, I will get you a message from Animal Spirit Guides. See what your message is for the night. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from Mermaid? What message do you have from Mermaid? And we have the weasel animal spirit. And the message is, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Yeah, he is a cutie, isn't he? But your message is really to just kind of be still and observe everything that's going on around you. Mirror, very interesting message. Hi, Charlie Bear. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Let me get you a message from the Animal Spirit Guides. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Charlie? What message do you have for Charlie Bear? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Charlie Bear? You're welcome. And Charlie Bear, we have Blue Heron. The Blue Heron. Oh, okay. Awesome, SB. Thank you. And the message is, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval of others. It is Charlie Bear. And SB, I'm going to give Trevor the Animal Spirit Guide. Okay, I see your message. So I'm going to give Trevor his message, and then I will give you another message, and then we will do your timeline. And Trevor, how is your leg? Has it healed? Are you still in a brace? A cast, I mean? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Trevor? What message do you have for Trevor? And Trevor, we have... I'm shuffling again. I just pulled the Blue Heron again. So you heard that message. So you can take that one for yourself. But I'm going to get you another one. You're out of the cast? What is note? Are you out of the cast, or are you still in the cast? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Trevor? Right here. Oh, I see, Charlie. Okay, so now we have Octopus, Trevor. But you can take that Blue Heron message for yourself as well. Octopus. And the message is, practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Ooh. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Okay, so SB, I'm going to get you another message from Spirit. Okay, let me make a donation, sis. All the Sarahs and the SBs. That is my synchronicity. Okay. SB, let me get you your message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for SB? And we have... Oh, are you going to bleach your hair? I want to see the picture when you bleach your hair. Platypus, SB. the platypus. And they are unusual looking animals, aren't they? The platypus. Oh, okay. Awesome, Sarah. Thank you. And the message is stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. I don't know, SB. Have you been complaining? Are you not focusing on your blessings? I kind of feel like you are focusing on your blessings. So let's see. So we're going to do the timeline. And when you're meeting that King of Wands is showing up. And I do know that you're going to go through a hermit phase before this King of Wands. And that's why when I saw that judgment, I was like, is this the ex? And I do feel that the ex is going to try and come back. Worry more than complaining, you think? Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like you're really complaining. Like that did not resonate with me. Like a whine or a complaint. I was like, no, that's not SB. But worry, yeah, I can see that. So focus on your blessings and don't worry. We'll just change that word. And as you can see, I put in my description that I was using the Druid tarot, and I'm still using my Gilded Tarot. This is the Druid, very Celtic based. This is that. I got Serenos, but I don't know. I'm using my Gilded Tarot instead. Okay, so so let's dig into this timeline. And again, we're going to do the three questions, the three piles. Thank you, Spirit. When will SB meet this Knight of Wands? What will the timeline be? When will she meet this Knight of Wands? When will SB meet this Knight of Wands? When will SB meet this Knight of Wands? Okay. So I'm going to make three piles. And we're going to see. I had a card turned over the wrong place here. Interesting. So I'm making the piles, and the Six of Swords was turned over the wrong way in one of the piles, which I find interesting. The card has kind of shown up several times. Oh, interesting. Okay, so pile number one, we have the Queen of Swords, absolutely representing you. And before you came in as the Queen of Cups, I believe this is showing because we're asking about the timeline, and it was King of Wands that came through in the other reading. This is you coming into your power. This is you after you've healed from the divorce. Everything is done, and now you are exercising your power. You are strong. You are confident. You see yourself with high regard for yourself. Okay, so number two, a lot of sword energy going on. Before, it was a lot of wand energy. First, we have Queen of Swords. Pile number two, we have Four of Swords. And this Four of Swords is speaking about everything we got from the first reading. Remember, there were a lot of fours, and it was a hermit, and it was taking this time to yourself. That is what we're getting from the Four of Swords. You resting for your healing. Okay? Your these swords are suspended in midair. They're not going to come crashing down on you. They're not going to pierce you, but you're resting. So the two piles so far, the first one is basically showing you confident, ready to move on, ready to meet this king, walking in your power. The second one is saying that you're ready to move on because you've been resting and inactive in healing. Pile number 3, wow, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And this is showing us that now you're ready to move on and meet your new man, because not only are you the queen, but you're prospering. This has a sense of business, that you're not only walking in your patience and you've done everything that you need to do, but you're prospering. Your land is prospering. You're ready to bring somebody else into the picture, because not only have you healed, but now you're growing. So this is more or less along the lines, you're ready to bring this man into your life because you're walking in your power and your confidence. This is, you're ready to bring this man into your life because you've been inactive and now you're ready to move on. And this is, you're ready to bring the man into your life because you've become so successful. And I do feel this is financially based, but you're healed, you've moved on, but now you're in this place where you're ready to share of yourself. So which pile do you choose? Number 1, and I love how these queens keep coming in for you. The Queen of Swords for your power, the Four of Swords for that resting, healing energy. Four of Swords? Okay. Or Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we'll go to the Four of Swords. Yeah, and that really does, coincide with the last reading, because it kept saying that you have to take this time to rest. So we're going to say that this is your present now. The Four of Swords, taking that time to rest. The past was the Ten of Cups. This represents your past marriage. And the future is Six of Pentacles. And this is showing that in the future, you are still persevering and moving towards love and a relationship. And we are looking for a timeline here. We're not so much looking as who the man is. We're looking at the timeline. So we do want to look at suits that are coming through in the future. The past, we have this Five of Wands, which shows conflict and fighting with your ex. And we show the Magician, and that's really showing me you making a change in your life. Now, for the present, we have Four of Swords. We have Hanged Man, which is Major Arcana, showing us that even that you've been suspended in time. We have a lot of suspension here. Look at this. The Four of Swords, you have those swords like suspending in time, right? Hanging above you. And the Hanged Man is literally hanging. So again, this is, I will get this timeline, but again, it really is speaking of you being in like a limbo, in between this divorce and ready to move on, but it's not legally happening. Okay, now we have the Strength card. With that Hanged Man, it does also show me that you're going to be seeing things in a whole new perspective after this divorce, but you are being called on for strength. So what we really want to see is this future, because this is your timeline. So we have Six of Pentacles. So the sixes are showing us of your perseverance, and the Seven of Wands is showing me your experience, okay? And next we have Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is basically just saying things are going to move. Things are going to, evolve, but it's basically saying things are going to work in their own time. And here we are trying to get a timeline, and we pull the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to do one more, because that's just saying when you're ready, you're ready. And like, you don't have to do anything, it's just going to progress. But I want to get more of a specific timeline. Um, this 10 of Swords, and again, a lot of swords here. We have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords. A lot of swords came through for you today. Now, this 10 of Swords is very much saying the ending of your relationship. The ending of that is when you begin and when this new man comes in. When this relationship with your ex is completely done. And it doesn't want to put a timeline on it for me. I'm still going to look for one. But these two together are basically showing that he's going to come in when you're healed and when this relationship with your ex is done. More fours, lots of fours for you. And the moon. Okay, so the moon is mysterious paths, unknown paths. Very interesting. It does not really want to put a timeline on this. I'm looking through them all. Yeah, it's really not. It's look at the similarities between the moon and the Wheel of Fortune. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune and the moon. Basically, what it is saying is when you are ready to move on, it will happen. And you're not going to have to go out and really look. But now let me try and get this timeline. Present is here, future. You see that? 10 of Swords has got to end. I feel that is when your divorce is final. I really do. I feel that this is going to be contingent upon how long it takes for your divorce to go through and be final. The divorce is final, and then you're still just kind of. How long were you married? Do you feel a sense of like almost shock or disbelief that you're single? Because that's like kind of coming through, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm single. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's over. And then it's like coming through, like when you're divorced, it's going to be like, I can't believe I'm divorced. Like maybe sometimes like you'll even forget, or like maybe now, like you forget that. Almost 4 years. Okay. Let me try and see a few more things if I can get anything else about this timeline for you. A lot of swords. Moon would be February, March. Wheel of Fortune would be November, December. Swords would be fall. That would still be November. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say November, December. November to December of 2022, I think, is when you're really going to come into this shift of the past is the past, the divorce is over, you feel healed, and you feel ready to move on. So I'm going to say November, December 2022. Even though we have the moon, and that moon is, mysterious, I do feel from this reading, by the end of this year, you will really feel like extremely healed from all of this. Because this has to happen before the new relationship comes. Before your new relationship comes, You've got to get this one out of your mind, you know. And the beauty of this is it's really just going to happen on its own. It's really just going to progress naturally. With these major arcana cards coming in this way, though, I do not see you getting back with your ex at all. But you have to hit this point first. And now you're sure you have no intention of getting back with your ex, correct? So even though there's like a lot of things that you have to do, I can go out on the limb and say November 2022. November 2022, not 22nd. Echo, when is the first day of winter?
In the United States, winter begins on Wednesday, December 21st.
December 21st, okay. So by December 21st. And let me know if that resonates with you, SB. But 2 times the reading for love focuses more on you moving forward from your ex, healing and really being ready to move on before the new love comes in. But new love is coming in, so don't worry about that. But loving yourself has to come through first. You're welcome, SB. God bless you. And Sarah, are you here? There you are, Sarah. Oh, thank you. Okay, awesome. Let me get you your message from Spirit first, and then we're doing Animal Spirit. And then type in your question for your first in-depth. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sarah from the Animal Spirit Guides? What message do you have for Sarah? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sarah? And Sarah, we have shark. I love it, shark. Dun, 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 dun. It's Jaws. Shark spirit. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Ooh, Sarah. Trust your instincts. Shark. Awesome. Okay, so let me charge these. And for your in-depth, we will do the we will do the 3 piles, so you can pick the one that we will do the tarot from. Jonathan's current feelings for you and Richard's current feelings. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What are Jonathan's current feelings for Sarah? What are Jonathan's current feelings for Sarah? What are Jonathan's current feelings? Okay, so first we're going to do Jonathan. No, is that you, Yin? The Twinkie? No, I guess not. Um, Twinkle, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Nope, but I'm on donations right now. So, okay, so feelings of Jonathan. I'm actually going to make that pile a little bit bigger. Okay, so first we have the magician. Magician, and of course we're looking at Jonathan's energy here. So we have the magician, powerful air sign. Number 2, representing Jonathan, we have Knight of Swords, taking quick action. Another air sign. Do you know Jonathan's sign? Is he an air sign? 3rd, Justice, and Justice is Libra. So we have multiple air signs here representing him. So if he's not an air sign, then he's definitely an intellectual. Okay, so which one do you want to use for Jonathan? Do you want to use the magician, master, expert? Is he coming in as the Knight of Swords? Quick action? smart? Or is he coming in for you as justice on the true path? Justice means that you are following your truth. He's a Capricorn. Yeah, so I don't know what's with all the air signs. Interesting. His moon is Aquarius. Okay, well that would explain it then. But definitely his energy here is definitely one that's very, yeah, he's very smart. That's what I was going to say. The energy is coming through here is very intellectual. Very intelligent, very intellectual. So do you want to pick the Magician, Knight of Swords, pile number 2, or Justice, pile number 3? Which one do you want? Knight of Swords, okay. And here we go, Jonathan. Okay, so in the past for Jonathan, we had Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, King of Wands. In the future, we have Judgment, which is rebirth and awakening. Let me just ask, have you experienced some sort of cooling off period with him? Has he like slowed down his communication? If that's the case, it does look like that's going to pick up again, but let's do 2 more for the past. Oh, here it comes in as a Capricorn, the Devil, with that King of Wands and 5 of Wands. Did you have any conflicts or challenges or fighting with him? I don't feel like you did. Okay, so for the present, we have Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Now, this represents you, does represent you, and death, transformation, and change. Okay, major arcana cards coming in here. So for the future, this is what we want to see. We have Judgment with Ace of Swords and the Sun. The Sun. So his energy towards you is very positive. Right now, I'm not pulling in a bunch of love cards, but yeah, but it's all very positive. And there is going to be a change because in your present, and I think this is key, he's coming in as the Knight of Swords, right? But he's viewing you as a single woman with a lot of choices at your to make. And I think he's just not sure what you're going to do, where you stand, who you want to be with. And that leads us to death, which is some transformations. But in your future, he is in your future because we have rebirth and reawakening. So that's why I'm asking if he's in a period of like not so much contact, because it looks like he's going to be in a period where he's not really expressing a lot of like love or feelings for you, or maybe you're feeling like, oh, well, this is kind of over, I'm not talking to him anymore. And then that kind of shifts and it all starts up new again. But all in all, his feelings for you are positive, but I don't feel that they're ready to be like one-on-one. The contact is not emotional. Okay, then that could be what changes. But I'm still not pulling up like those type of love cards that we'd want to see. But maybe in the future, because it is going to change. You see that? Okay. Oh, okay. So that could be what's going to happen. That could be that death card, how it changes. And then there's the rebirth and awakening with the judgment card in the future. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, I'm going to clear them just so Jonathan's energy leaves and we have Richard's energy in here. Yep. That could be all that air sign energy. Thank you, Spirit. What are Richard's feelings for Sarah? What are Richard's feelings for Sarah? How does Richard feel about Sarah? How does Richard feel about Sarah? Okay, for Richard, interesting. First card is Five of Wands, and we do see change and possible conflict. The Five of Wands showed up in both Jonathan's feelings and Richard's. Card number 2 is Seven of Swords, and that is a card that does show a man walking away, taking his swords with him. It's also the card that I feel of as like the lone wolf. It does represent a single man, but it also represents experience. And then third, we have two swords. So we have a lot of swords, we have wands, and this represents choice. Okay. So for Richard's feelings, do you pick pile number 1, Five of Wands, 2, the Seven of Swords, or the Two of Swords? The Five of Wands is conflict, change, and even, some fighting. Seven of Swords is an experienced man but single and likes to kind of be on his own. And the Two of Swords is being at a crossroads, but also not seeing the truth of a situation. Okay, 2. So for Richard, we are starting off with the Seven of Swords by himself. Past, look, you've come in as the Queen of Swords twice. And in the future, the World. Oh, that's nice. The World. Also in the past, we have Four of Cups. Is Richard not taking any action? Has he just, Well, then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so Seven of Swords in the present for Richard. Five of Swords. A lot of fives. Did you have a fight with Richard? I mean, look at this for Richard. The Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. Interesting. And then the Ace of Cups. The last card for the past was the Page of Cups. The last card for the present is the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see the future. He ghosted you, then apologized a week later. Yeah, I see this. Check this out. In your past, okay, you're the Queen of Swords, so he obviously has this feeling, attraction, and respect for you. The Four of Cups is not taking any action, but then all of a sudden he's like, oh, wait a minute, but here I am with the Page of Cups. Here's my heart. And then in the present, we have Seven of Swords, okay? Five of Swords, like, I'm ready for a fight. But you know what? Okay, well, here I am. Let's start this new love thing. So in the future, You haven't talked to him since because he said you moved on. Okay, so here we have the world. Let's see what's going on in the future with his feelings. Okay, so he has some feelings for you. King of Cups and the Magician. You might you might want to give him another chance. Oh, we've got the makings for a long-term relationship here. We're pulling in major arcana in your future, Sarah. This is better than Jonathan. For the future, we have Magician. And what is his sign? King of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, the world was first. I pulled him out of order. The world was first in your future with him. And then the star, which represents long term relationship. My curiosity is next. Page of Swords. Looking at it with a new concept, new belief. Hmm. Well, Jonathan's energy is much better towards you. But why did he do this ghosting? What was with all the swords? What was he mad about? Do you know? Did he ever explain why he ghosted you? And this one is very interesting. Well, Sarah, I hope that helped. I would say though that Richard is the one that's coming in with all the love cards, the pages, the Ace of Cups. He was just looking for fun, and then he changed his mind. Yeah, he may have said that and ghosted you, but then I think he might change his mind. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. So it really kind of it's going to depend on what you want to do. If you want to give him another chance, I think he's going to surprise you. But thank you, Sarah. I think I'm going to end this stream. Go to sleep. I'm getting really tired. Oh yeah, it's like 2 in the morning. But let me know if that resonated with you. Well, you're meeting Jonathan on Monday. So are you just going to take Richard at this word and keep him on block? Because it's a little interesting with him. You're welcome, Sarah. If you do connect with Richard again, please let me know. I'm curious. Because his cards came in just like that. They came in like he ghosted you, but then all of a sudden it's like, here's my heart. Exactly. I'm sorry, Jill, I'm ending the stream, but I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow morning. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so thank you, everybody who is here, and I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm passing out. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Jill. Bye bye.